Good morning, my friends. I'm actually very excited about review today. This package arrived from NewCraftDay from my friends. Thank you so much. And they asked me to if I would review their new product that arrived in a store. Well, till my package arrived in here, you probably already know this, that Joy Sunday style of canvases have 16 Count Aida. So with this canvases also there is a many questions, because lately we have a lot of disappointment from across the stores with the canvases that is not washable. So also I have been asking this question, are the 16 count will be washable or not? So today we will be not only reviewing, also we will be testing this canvas if it's washable or not. So let's get started. Thank you very much NewCraftDay store for inviting me. I always appreciate, and please check it out. I believe there is a discount code and some good deals. I always put in my description box if I forget something to mention or I just don't remember, because these days I review many product and basically head start to spin. Okay, so I have in here 3 canvases I pick of 16 count, and then I have 2 canvases of 14 count in here. Let's get started. First one is Kingfisher. It's about bird. Did not have a big big collection of 16 count. They kind of, at the time when I picked, I think it was like a 4 maybe designs. I picked 3 of them, and let's check it out. Here's our first designs. I absolutely love colors in here. Those beautiful blues with the mix of partial white and the berry, and of course the birds. That's the name of the birds, Kingfisher. So I guess they like to fish, and also they like to eat some berries, I guess. So this is the couple of the birds. Looks beautiful, isn't it? So 14, well, sorry, 14. See, I'm so used to the 14. 16 count Aida, 25 by 25 centimeters, and I have this package now for a couple of days. I did not pick. This is all original. Whatever you see right now, I'm looking on these canvases together with you for the first time. So 25 by 25 centimeters square. Now let's see how many colors we have in here, because basically what I see in here, you know, it's a blue, green, yellow, brown, black, and white is the backer. So it's like a 5 colors. So I always kind of consider the best would be like at least 5 shades of each color, at least 4. So let's see how many we have in here. In the full stitch, 32 colors we have in here. So you think it's a good amount of colors, 32? I think it is, because there's not many colors in here. And this image are so beautiful. Okay, so we have 32 colors in full stitch, and also we do have a here back stitch, but let me tell you, there is so little back stitch that you literally can consider this as a full stitch only. Only what's outlined in here, look, there's a little line of the tail right in here. You see that? One in here. This one bird has a line, 2 lines on the tail, and then we have under beaks 1 line on this bird and 1 line on this bird. That's it. That's all your back stitch. Super easy design. So you don't have to worry if you are like, oh no, there's a little bit few lines. Actually, I think there's a few lines of back stitch like right in here, like 2 or 3 I think. So very little, still very easy canvas. Now let's see the canvas itself. 16 count. That's super exciting. And you know what, because it's a 16 count and I like I kind of make a plan for the summer, for this summer, which is 2 months left. I picked 20 design of my whips and some of them new one that I want to kind of keep doing some kind of progress through the summer. But now since I have this, this way, 16 count brand new canvases, now I'm thinking, should I grab one as my whips? I think I should. I will wait for you to tell me which one canvas would you like me to pick. I have 3 in here in 16 count. And look at this, it's a beautiful print in here. Visibility of symbols are very beautiful in here. Very nice. Some big patches, which is very easy to stitch, and it's partial, so it's really small design, very small square. And look at this beautiful blue shades in here. We have 2 needles as always, kind of. Okay, so this is just the 2 colors in here. Let's see them this way. Most in here just 1 strand of color. Besides, we have 2 in here and a little bit more in here of blue. The blue will need kind of like the most because it is blue design. More in here, rest of 1, 1, 1, and few more of these browns that we have more than just the 1 strand. Other than that, it's just 1 of each color. The rest of here is our stitches. So not to go too far away, I will test right now this canvas if the ink will disappear or not. And I will do, look at this, I have water in here, so I will just kind of dab it. Let me dab on the top of the bag so I don't ruin my backdrop. And I will do Chinese writing in here, so since I cannot read, I will test on it, and let me bring you close to me so you can see what is going on where we are. Okay, right in here, right? Let me dab it and put, this is cold water now. It was warm when I poured it, but now it's cold. And immediately, if you can see it, can you see what's happening? Yes, it is. It's immediately start to bleed. The colors start to coming out. So if I dab it out, because we don't want to stretch all the way, look at this perfect. Oh, where's the camera? Perfect print. So it is working. I just don't want right now anything on it. But now I'm thinking, okay, what if it's working here, but it's not going to work? Where is camera? Hold on, let me find the point. What if it's not going to work in here? So because it's just like a 1 color in here, let me put another dab of color in here on this green. I don't want to mess up any other colors, so let me just grab a 1 tiny dab, tiny drip of the water, and I will put in here on this light green. Okay, you see how color kind of changed, but you would think maybe this is weight. So now I'm going to dab it off, and I should have a green napkin, and there you have it. So you don't have to worry about these canvases. They are always good, even it's a new 16 count. You don't have to worry. Okay, we are safe with this canvases. So I'm not going to test the other one. I think this is good enough proof to you, right? And at the same time, I will know as well that these canvases are perfect to stitch, and you don't have to worry later that you stitch and oh my god, the paint is not coming out. So they are good, and that's make me happy. Canvas number 2 of 16 count is this beautiful fox. It looks very chubby, let's see, 16 count, 39 by 42 centimeters. It's a big design. I don't think I zoom out all the way. There you go. Now it's better. That's a big design. And I believe in 16 count there's also kitty cat with the flowers on the head. For me the design was like not my favorite, that's why I did not pick. I will change my I don't know, feels like was a little bit 3D design on a kitty cat, like feels like the flowers like not belong on that cat, so I choose this little fox. What's the name? The fox with the garland. Garland. Okay, the fox with the flowers, that's what I will say. You know me. Love the roses in here, and I see already that we will have back stitch in here a little bit more for his whiskers, for his eyes, a little bit eyebrow, like eyebrows in here. I see some back stitch with the different color, maybe even white, like on the roses outlining on his ears. So yes, it's going to be more back stitch in here, but isn't that gorgeous? Look at that pretty face. Look at the sparkle eyes. He is so small. Not he, it's a she, it's a girl. She is so smart. Her eyes and nose, the little shiny spot looks amazing. Look at the fur coloration. Very nice shading in here. And I really like how under her like under her mouth, the neck area, you see the colors of grays, how beautiful it's done. Looks so natural, like real fur. And then roses arrangement, the way they worked in here in cross stitch, looks very, very nice. I just wish this two roses in here wasn't blending as much. I wish they would switch, like, you know, two pink in here, two pink in here. I wish they would like a switch a rose, maybe this one with this one, so they are not kind of together. But no matter what, it still looks really beautiful. Yeah, I think if they would switch this rose with this, it would be much better. Kind of more even. Well, love this fox. He looks almost like real. Those sparks in his eyes. Wow, gorgeous. How many colors we will have in here. Wow, look at the big pattern in here. Is the other one have the same one? Yeah, I think so. No, this one even bigger squares. So if you want to stitch as a counted cross stitch on a smaller even count, this one definitely you can use a very big squares. Clarity amazing. I like that a lot already. I'm trying to find the picture with the colors. Yes, lots of backstitch. You can see all the lines outlined in roses, right? For the fox as well, lots of for the fur. That's why your fox will look so realistic because of the backstitch. Okay, so we have 9 pages in here. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, looks like a tons. So one of this, as I already mentioned before, we have, look at all these colors. So with the symbols, like different symbols, this is your symbols on a canvas. In here symbols in this booklet, because they don't match. They always use different symbols. So just, I don't know why, but they do. So let's see how much we have in full stitch. Whoa, no way. Listen to this. This fox have 83 colors in full stitch. I'm shocked. Whoa, that's amazing number of colors. I did not expect that at all. The most I was hoping to have like 40-50, but 83? Go and grab it, put in your shopping cart immediately. That's why this canvas looks so, like, feels so heavy, because it's a lot of threads inside. Now we do have a half stitch. Oh, that's good. That will create our stitching more faster even, because in half stitch 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 color in a half stitch. That's like around the fox, like you see all those like a stripy symbols, like, you know, in here on the edges. That's the half stitches. And then we have in a back stitch, well, so if it's 13 in here, it's mean 12 in here, because just a one less in a row in here. Okay, like that. Wow, that is amazing. Let's see actual canvas first, and then we will see. Ooh, look at that colors. Whoa, our fox have a beard. Looks like it. That is interesting how they spread colors. Look at that, like in 3 dimensions. Look at this, by different colorations. That's interesting. And you can stitch exactly as it is. First part of the color, second and third, if you want to split on a 3 different thing. Well, that's interesting that in here we have like a pastel colors, then all green and yellow, and then kind of red, blue, and yellow again. It's kind of like a green in here. That is so fun canvas, the way they split colors. But look at this, looks so crazy to begin with. Like, looks so confetti, but is it confetti? Not really. It looks confetti from changing all the colors, but for example, take one color and follow it. Let's say yellow. Pick yellow. It's not confetti because you start and you definitely can finish your thread by just wiggling around. Same thing go, let's say blue or red. So it looks confetti, but you will start your thread and you will finish without cutting. So that's good. Oh, look, like a cute design on the nose, little dots. That's so fun. And then we have another one in here. You know what? It's not confetti at all. It looks so busy, but it's all make a sense. It's all kind of connecting with each other. Look in here. Okay? See, you can connect all of them. Looks good. And then, of course, the top part is more like a gentle colors and more pastels. Maybe at night will be hard to see them because they are very, very light colors. But clarity is amazing. If you stitch this part in a daylight, you will have no problem. If you use a magnifier glass or like eyeglasses, I think it still will be looks very good. Yes, it's a smaller canvas, and just to see the difference, I'm looking at right now, and to me, when I look, it almost looks like 14 count. I don't see big difference. So when I will open 14 count, we will compare them together, kind of like put on the top of each other, just to see how much of difference between count 16 and 14. Shouldn't be that much. The threads. Oh, I'm so happy about this unboxing review, because it's a new, I always like to review something new, and I'm just so happy that these canvases are safe to wash, and that was my main concern. That's why I wanted to review them immediately. Okay, as always, we do have 2 needles in here. By the way, if I didn't mention, they do have a serge, like stitching all the way around, which brand of the Joy Sunday they always do. Perfect canvases. Perfect canvases. Let's see. Plus it's a partial, so it's less stitching because it is partial. We do have 1 and 16 count full stitch, so it will be next on my table. Here are these colors. Let's see, lots of going to be red and orange should be. The red one and kind of pinkish for the roses. Here's the palette number 2. Let me flip it. Oh, look at the beautiful shade in here. This is definitely for the fox, and some of them probably for the roses. And on the bottom in here, if we can take this part away, then we could see the other layer in here. There's a beautiful pink, more reds, greens, and grays. Okay, palette number 3 right in here. I just cannot believe how many colors we have in this cross stitch. That is amazing. Now I'm just like, I hope the other canvas also have lots of colors, but I think it will be less because of the design. Well, this fox totally shocked me. Seriously, 83 colors. I did not expect that at all. The threads combination colors is gorgeous. Like this palette is gorgeous. All those reds, this mix of browns and orange. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And canvas is beautiful, kind of like a medium thickness. Very easy would be to put in your frame or a hoop. And at the same time, if you want to make it softer, I already showed you, like roll it tight all the way, squish it, then roll it this way, squish it again, and you will have a very nice and soft design. That's what I do for all my cross stitch if I want them to be soft, unless I prefer some of the canvases to work on a heart. If they are tiny, I would just work on heart. So one more design in 16 count. I was going to split them into 2 videos, kind of to get first 16 count and then 14 count, but then I decided, you know what, the sooner I review them all, then faster you will see the quality of the designs, and then you can order sooner. All right, so this design is just looks like, to me it's like Italian design. I don't know what it says in here, because usually I guess and the canvas could say that. No, it's okay, so 16 count, outside the windows 2, so I guess we have windows 1 maybe. 33 by 41 centimeters canvas, and here is what we have. Very pretty blue shutters on the window. Yellow brick, which is very beautiful and bright combination, with the sunflowers on the window. I don't know, maybe this is Ukrainian window. Look at this beautiful arrangement of the greenery growing. Kitty cat are so happy to get some fresh air. And you know what interesting, that like the glass reflecting what is going on the outside, so you can see like maybe a front of this house, big tree, because that's what we see in a glass of the window, which is interesting. What's in here? Some mailbox maybe there. Bicycle. That's the kind of bicycle I would love to buy, because it will be fun to drive around the campground trails. And at the same time, it is lady bike, because it's lower in here, so you're easy to sit down. Higher bar to get comfy, and some basket up front to pick up some flowers. And of course we have flowers in here on the side. It's in a basket, yeah. Oh, here, planter. Look at the ground, brick ground. That would be fun to stitch. Do we have some backstitch? Yes, to create those cracks on a wall, to make it more interesting. Love this design. All right, so let's find out together with you how many colors we will have in here. I bet it's much less than fox, because this design more simple. And it is, but it's still very good amount of colors, don't get me wrong. 52 colors in here in full stitch, and 1 for the back stitch. The back stitch, it's not black, it's a 3790 DMC code, and it's, I think it's some kind of like a gray. Number 45, let me find out. Number 45, let's pick a Bona threads. 45. Okay, this is kind of like a greenish brownish. That's the back stitch for us, this color. And look at the happy yellow and lots of green, because lots of green in this design. Green, yellow and blue basically, and the rest are just extra colors in this design. And then we have in here more yellows. Hold on, let me shake it up a little bit, kind of stretch them. Meter long threads usually, some threads even longer than meter. I measure one time. Look at this beautiful neon yellow or green, kind of like between yellowish and green, but such a happy color. So I will be waiting for your comments on this video, and I want to ask you, please comment, should I review by stitching one of this design to see how our cross stitch layer on 16 count, something that was like, you know, I don't know, doesn't matter which one, but I will be picking the comments that is going to be like the most. Oh, this is such a beautiful pastel print, such a happy canvas to me. When I'm looking, I want to smile just because of such a happiness of the colors in here. Oh, I love it, love it. Look at that. Big patches of the same color in here. It's going to be so easy to stitch with this color, whatever that is. Oh, that's a blue. It's going to be blue because we have a blue shutters in here for the window. Lovely, such a happy colors. Look at the beautiful print blue. So yes, I'm not going to test this one. I think I did test something other canvas without you, like just a pick. No, that wasn't this one. No. Okay, so I didn't. But we already tested the first canvas. I'm not going to test anything else because I know it worked perfect. So you are safe to order and enjoy stitching. So I will be keeping this close to me because I want to compare. Oh no, you know what, I will pick the fox because we have up there more of the white design to see actual canvas a little bit better. So let me put this aside and I will bring my fox in here and just fold a little bit. I will compare by like looking on size of the canvas itself. Now here is our country house, and this one is 14 count. 14 count. The reason I picked this design for the very tiny small characters in here, and you will guess why. I think you will guess. Take a guess. Why did I pick this design? Do you need a hint, or you already figure out? I think you already figure out. Okay, there's a two puppies in here that from far, it may be not golden retriever, but to me when I look from far it looks like a golden retrievers. And you know, my Buddy and Daisy, that would be like perfect design, and they are up there. Looks like a cottage that I always dream to have one day, like a house in the middle of nowhere. Preferable by the lake, of course, or some kind of river. My dogs love to swim. This design is gorgeous. The gradual colors on the sky looks amazing. It looks like a stars on the sky. So I wonder what in the world dogs doing at night. If this is night, it's pretty bright for them, and the dogs in the water. Where is people? Not attended? What is going on? Is this is night? Because it definitely looks like a stars to me. Unless it's a fireflies, no. So that's interesting to see how designer draw a picture of this. Like, you know, it's a night if you have already stars and you see no people, but puppies playing in here. But you know what, maybe people went into the shed to pick up something, because we have a shed up there with the wheelbarrow and door is open. You can see the lights inside, so this is definitely evening. So puppy is just swimming and waiting for the owner to come, I guess. Maybe they waiting to swim together. 2 seats for my husband and I to have some drink and enjoy watching Poppy playing. Beautiful house brick, the chimney, so we have a fireplace inside. Lots of going on in here. The water, like every details in this canvas, to me it's so romantic and beautiful that I can stare on it for hours to try to figure out what else I can see in here. Beautiful, beautiful. Now what's up there? Something growing, or that's a fence? I don't know. I just love this design. So it will be a backstitch in here. I already see that. Did I mention already size? I think I did. 44 by 35 centimeters. And this should be a full stitch, unless maybe this water spots partial, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be stitching with something. Let's see. In full stitch we have 36 colors. You see how difference between the 16 count and 14 count, which I thought this design will have more colors than that, but it's only 36. But we do have more colors. We have a 37 in here, which is 310 for the back stitch. But you know what's funny? In a full stitch we do not have a black color in here, so that's why they added in here as a number 37 for the back stitch. 310. That's all we have. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought we will have a back like a black colors up there in those trees, but that could be like a dark green now when there's no 310 in here. The numbers is starting in here from 349 DMC code. And then we have a French knots in 4 colors and backstitch in 3, 6, 7 in 7 colors backstitch. So lots of outlining in here. Lots of outlining. Yeah, those dots in here definitely stars, because it is, we have a lights inside of the house and inside of this she shed. Maybe I want a she shed in my property. I think next year we will get it. Not exactly she shed, but it's going to be close enough. We are going to demolish our older shed that we built, and time to update some. So first one I want to see is to compare canvases grid for the 16 and 14 to see the difference on it. Okay, let me get up on my feet and show you the difference in the grid. Okay, I might have to, because I'm creating shadows, I'm gonna zoom a little bit and then bring it to the canvas how much we can see. Okay, can we see, or next to each other? As you can see, there's not very big difference, but it is. You can see 14 count more like a see-through. All right, now I would love to know if the needles actually also different or not. We know the needles with the 14 count, how they look like. I want to see if that's, if this is thinner one or it's still same. Let me see. You know what? I think it's exactly the same needles as a 14 count. I don't see the difference on the needle. To me it looks the same. If I can spread them, it looks the same thickness, same kind of like a yellow heads, even link. So I think the needle in both of these canvases are the same for 14 and 16. All right, so let's see the colors. Here it is, and shake, shake, shake. More like this. Beautiful blue. And then And this side, lots of green colors in here. That's make me happy. I always love when they put green shades together, and I love that they did actually from lighter to darker. You can see how beautiful shading will be on those bushes and trees. But you know what I want to see? I want to see what kind of color in here. That I thought initially that would be like a black color, but it's not. I want to see the GMC code for those. Let me check where they would be, if I can find it. It's kind of hard to find which one exactly. So I guess we just have to look. This is going to be, or this dark blue. Maybe dark blue will be. This is very, very dark blue. Let me flash a light there. I think it's, yeah, 939. So maybe this will go for the darkest spots of the tree, and like, you know, the darker spots of those greens in here. It could be dark blue, because it's kind of hard to find where is that spot in here or in a tree. I don't know. So anyway, here it is, our threads all together. Looks beautiful, isn't it? So now you know that needles are the same, all washable. This one I'm not going to test because I know that fortune count all washable. I wash so many of them that I don't need another proof. They doing a great job. Now let me show you one more, and this design, oh, I wish I would bring with me the other design to tell you, but I think I remember the name of the design, so I will tell you. I have it in my whips, and I will a little bit remind you what's on that canvas. I wanted to bring the other design, but I totally forgot. So anyway, this design here, look at this. The colors, the structure kind of the items, or like, you know, what is going on in here, it reminds me holiday villa. You remember that, like a fall time as well, bushes around the little house inside. There's like a little waterfalls going in here, and I have two deers, mama and baby deer, that I was doing a stitch in water last time we did whips. And I think this two design, it's a perfect match to frame them together. They are so similar that definitely it's almost like create the extension of this design. I would love to see them together, and you can definitely buy them together and frame together. Very good similarity of them, and they just like asking to put them together. So soon as I saw this one, I thought, whoa, that's wonderful, because they are so good match. And the colors, especially like the season, and even have a water. It's almost like extension of that painting. Lots of backstitch, you can tell already. So this one, it's called Riverside Mill. Fortune count 45 by 36 centimeters. Next time when I will stitch the other design, holiday villa, I will bring this, if I remember, to kind of to show them side by side. I love in here, look at the colors in that window. How wonderful is that? The yellow tree that's kind of almost like it's a maybe maple tree ready to shed their leaves because it's a fall time. And then some bushes turning into red. This gorgeous, magnificent fireplace in here. Beautiful window on the top. All that brick looking side of the house. Looks so inviting, so warm. And look at this, the water going through this mill, the bricks. Lots of details that create. It almost feels like asking, where is some kind of animal in here? At least a bird. I think that's the only missing on this design. It's the little creature somewhere up there. Maybe we'll find it later, but no. I wish there was like at least something in here. Maybe a little bunny. Something, but nope. Okay. I think it is beautiful. It is beautiful. So how many colors in here? This is a very warm fall time design to stitch when its leaves turning yellow and red, when it's cobwebs, those spider webs flying in the air. We call the Indian summer, and it's nice and warm, and it's just like right before cold air. We have 48 colors in here. I hope you heard the birds chirping because my kitchen window is open. 48 colors in full stitch, and back stitch we have 3, 6, 7, 8 colors in the back stitch, and that's it. That's all we have for this design. Let's check colors. Should be lots of brown and orange, I think, or no, or not so much. Okay, here's our colors. Let's flip on the other side. There. And of course 2 needles as always. Always check for the needles first, for in case you get poked hole in your bag, Ziploc bags, and could be lost on the floor, which is very dangerous not only for yourself, but if you have a pets or little kids. Canvases are beautiful. They are soft already, so it's easy to work. It's very applicable. And here is how it looks like. Easy to stitch this part. There is a lots of same color. And do we have kind of like a confetti area in here, or they all connect in? Not bad. Not bad. No, I don't see a confetti. There is lots of change in colors. All colors connect with each other. Even like in here on the trees, it's still connecting all together. Doesn't have like a singles that you have to cut all the time your thread. It's pretty good canvas to stitch. Only if you like back stitch. You have to love to stitch back stitch, because it will create such a beautiful and sharp vision of your design. My friends, this is it for today. I hope you love this video review. I'm really impressed with my fox of 16 count because I have so many colors, and I'm looking forward to hear from you which design we should actually test it out. Is this is going to be our Kingfisher? Is this is going to be our fox? Or it's going to be our little window, we call quite side the window. No, never mind. Outside the window too, quite side. Oh my God, the words I come up sometimes make me laugh. Never mind. So what do you think? Should we test it out and close my eyes on my plan for the summer and just pick and stitch something? I'm looking forward to your comments. Thank you so very much to the company for providing this product to review. Absolutely love it, and I'm so happy that these canvases are actually proof that is washable, beautiful designs, tons of colors for 16 count. I have to say they actually beat 14 count. The fox is amazing, like wow, this many colors in a fox, over 80. That is totally blew my mind away. I'm super happy about that. On this note, we are probably like almost 50 minutes in the video, or 40. Love you all. Thank you for stopping by. Stay creative, keep stitching, keep those hands going with the needle, and stay creative. I will see you in my next episode of Video or Whips. I love you. See you next time.